87% of real estate agents will not make it 5 years in this industry. That is a mind-blowing statistic. Like, the odds of failing are massive here in real estate. My name is Mike Novak. I'm a real estate agent and team leader over at the Novak real estate team, part of Real Brokerage. Today, I want to talk to you about reasons why you should consider joining a team and maybe some reasons why you shouldn't consider joining a team as well, okay? I'm going to give you 5 questions to ask any real estate team that you're talking to, so you go into that interview and you know exactly what to ask and what to expect as well, okay? First of all, should you join a team? Well, it totally depends. If you want your odds of success to increase, definitely consider a team. If you are somebody who likes complete schedule freedom and you're not willing to go to the office, not willing to go to meetings, do not join a team. Teams are structured, at least successful ones are. So there's going to be expectations from a team to have certain office hours for calling, for role playing, for being a contributing team member to the ecosystem. If that's not you, if you're a lone soldier, you don't like being connected to the people, you don't thrive in a group environment, do not join a team. Go do this on your own, and I hope that you're super successful doing it. Just realize you're going to have a lot more challenges being a single agent, building out all of your systems and processes, and wearing a ton of different hats, like transaction coordination, buyer agent, listing coordinator, showing partner, all these things just done by you, okay? So, but if you're going to consider joining a team, I want to give you 5 questions to ask any team that you're thinking about joining, okay? The first one is, what is the average unit volume on your team? This is a really good question to ask. Some teams have very low volume on their team, and that could be okay for you. It just depends on what your goals are. If you have big aspirations, if you want to create a big life with a lot of income, you don't want to join a team where the average sales volume for that team is super low, like where it's 5 or 10 units a year. That's not going to work for you. You're not going to make the kind of money that you want. Okay, so get really clear on what your goals are, then make sure that there's alignment between what those goals are, make sure they're realistic goals too, and what the team is actually proving to have success with their agents. I know on our team, we average about 35 units per agent per year. We have a small team of top performing agents, and we've helped these agents really scale their production with leverage. So they focus on just very small parts of the transaction. By doing that, they're able to sell a lot more houses. But that doesn't mean it's the right fit for you. It totally depends on what your goals are. But you should go into this with both eyes open and make sure you understand clearly what is the average unit volume on the team that you're talking to. The second question, what is the average tenure on your team? How long are people sticking around? Some teams have really, really high turnover, and most people don't want to be a part of that, okay? So just ask point blank, how long do the agents stick around? You don't want to know about staff, you want to know about agents. And you're looking for agents that are sticking around for at least 2 years on average. If they're leaving faster than that, it's a little bit of a red flag, okay? You're looking to see some people on the team that have been there for years, like 5+ years. That's a really good sign that something is really right in that team and in that organization. For our team, we've got a couple of people that have been there since day one that we started the team. And then we've got a bunch of other people that have joined us over the last 5 years that have just stuck around as well. So you want to have tenure on the team. You don't want to have high turnover. High turnover has chaos. It's not going to be a stable work environment for you. You want to make sure you've got a reasonable amount of turnover on the team. So make sure you ask what the average tenure is. It's a very simple question. They should be able to answer that question. They should value that you're curious about that part of their business. Question number 3, what support staff do you employ? There's some teams out there, they have no support staff, or they're all virtual support staff. You want to make sure they've got enough support staff to support the goals that you have and what your needs are. That could be something like a listing coordinator, could be a transaction coordinator to help you from when the home is under contract to closing, could be a marketing person, could be an operations person, it could be an ISA. There's all these different kinds of leverage that a team could give you, but it's really important to ask that question and understand exactly what the staff structure looks like. A lot of teams have a hybrid where they've got some people in-house and they've got some VAs that are virtual as well. That's what we do because it keeps things affordable, but we also have the benefit of having some really great people in office that our agents can work with. Question number 4, what lead sources will you provide me beyond just my sphere? Okay, you as an agent should bring sphere deals to the team. That's part of your job, right? Like, you shouldn't just be relying on the team for business. If you are, that's a really dangerous place to be. Your business should really be about half and half from you, half from team generated deals. But you want to make sure the team's going to hold up their end of the bargain and deliver you some quality leads. You should be looking for things like pay-per-click leads, maybe some Zillow, maybe some Realtor.com. Really understand what types of lead sources they're going to provide you and how those leads actually get to you. You want to make sure they're not being like channeled through some other department where you can't actually access the leads, or it takes 3 days when the lead comes in before you're actually able to call them, things like that. You want to have quick access to those leads. The last and final question is, what can I expect from you, and what should I expect that you're going to want from me? Okay. Really basic question for any type of relationship, but with a team, it's very, very important. It's important that you know what you can expect from them and that they know what they can expect from you, and that those expectations have been set up front. Things like, how often are you going to be in the office? What's your prospecting time going to be? How many appointments are you going to set? How much drive are you going to bring to the business? How much your business is going to be sphere? How much of it's going to be paid for by the team? All of those types of things. You need to have open conversations, dialogue with the team leader or the recruiter about just how the team operates with that. Okay, so make sure you've got clear expectations. Those are my top 5 questions. There's a lot more you could ask as well, but this is a really good starting point to get you off on the right track. If you've got questions about Real brokerage, of course, reach out to me. My contact information is down below. There is a reason that Real is the #1 fastest growing company in real estate right now that's publicly traded. It's a pretty awesome opportunity. I'd love to tell you more about it.